Hey Libras, welcome back to Deku Tarot. Happy birthday to all of my lovely Venusian angels. Love you guys. All right, let's get right into this. It's your birthday season. The sun is in Libra. We've got a lot of other placements in Libra. However, we're going to have a lot of stuff moving into Scorpio throughout the month, and there is a very serious tone to the month, I feel. So if you guys haven't, check out the dailies. Also, check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. Please don't get upset with me. I don't know you. And if you want to book a private reading because you have specific things going on and it doesn't resonate with you, all my information on booking readings is right below this video in the description box, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe too. I'd so appreciate it. But let's get right into this because I feel like we have a lot to go over. And I don't know what's going on with you guys, but I feel a lot of you guys feel that the pressure is on. And it's interesting because Libra season, as another Venusian sign myself, or, well, Mars Venusian, I like Libra season because it feels more relaxing to me than Virgo season. I think it fosters a lot of friendships, social activities, fun things. It also makes you want to look and feel pretty, make you want to, change your surroundings, make sure what you have in your surroundings is beautiful. It's what you want. It's very Venusian in all those respects, but that doesn't mean it's not hard to be you, because as we know, it is. You guys always seem to be busy. You always seem to be stressed, and let's be honest, we take on a lot more than we probably can. I feel like I said that really weird, but you guys tend to take on a lot of other people's problems, is what I'm trying to get at, and a lot of other people's responsibilities. And a lot of people rely on you, which is great, but also not great for you. So we're using the ethereal visions. We're also going to use some tougher cards here. We're definitely going to use the Hieronymus Bosch deck over here as well, because I don't know, I'm really called to use it for you guys. And I think that we have some tough messages that, maybe you guys won't listen to, but I have a feeling that we've got some things coming through that are going to be intense. It feels very much like we're stepping into something or being kind of forced to step into new things this month. And a lot of you guys might not feel that comfortable with these changes. So, because you're trying to look for the balance, but sometimes, even in your own season, Libra, you can't strike a balance. So let's continue to look here. Oh, like I said, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles to me always strikes me as not exactly satisfied with what we've created, where we're at. What else wants to come out here? Oh my gosh, Temperance, the Hermit. We're going to talk about them all. So, wow. And this deck is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Go follow Matt Hughes over on Instagram. He is the creator of this deck. He is the artist of it, and he's making a couple other decks as well. Very beautiful. And you guys like beauty. He always puts all these beautiful imagery, very Art Deco-y. Is that the right word? Probably not. But I love it. And I felt, you guys needed something really pretty, gilded in gold. That's what we're about here, the beauty of it. We want to make sure that no matter what is going into it, no matter what's behind the scenes, we want to come off as pretty. We want to come off as beautiful. Everything wants to seem perfect, wants to seem in its place. And that's really it's really kind of a tough facade that I see Libra is having trouble keeping up with, honestly. You guys have a hard time with it, and yet it also seems effortless to the outside. But internally, I think we're waging a bit of a war with ourselves here. The Temperance card here with the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, we need to bring the internal and our external kind of into balance here. What are we not satisfied about that we're not really telling people about? Again, I feel like there's an internal war here. There's something that we're genuinely not satisfied about, but I don't think that you guys are doing anything about it. I don't think that there's been a lot of change there. I think, you guys are relied upon so heavily by so many other signs. And so many people look to Libras to balance their life, to solve their problems. And you guys just take it on, take it on, take it on. Learn when you're doing something because it has become nature to you rather than something that you feel very present and involved, that you want to be involved in, something that you want to feel present in, because I feel like you guys take things on and emotionally and in a lot and mentally maybe you're not as present in it, but you're dealing with it because you have to. So we put the emotional to the side, we close things off, we put on our mask, and we're totally fine and everything's great and it's wonderful. A lot of Libras get mistaken for Leos. It's because you guys are popular. People look to you. People, Libras have that wonderful, effortless ability to be the most respected, most beautiful, most successful person in a room. And so, again, a lot of people assume that that's a Leo. And you guys kind of have that, I mean, again, like Leo, Libra energy is very similar to me, yet also very different. But because of that, a lot of people are attracted to you. A lot of people see something that they think they can get, or, a way up the ladder here. Don't let that happen. Close yourself off when you need to. Go within and rest. Go within and decide what is really best for you right now. What needs to be changed that we are continuously looking at and knowing that we're dissatisfied about. I think you guys know what this is. You know that there's a dissatisfaction. There's something in our life here that obviously hasn't met our expectations, that hasn't gotten us to where we want to be. Virgo season. Something happened in Virgo season with this, huh? I think it was brought to your attention. And as I said that, I got an email that popped down on my screen here of the camera. Don't get distracted by things that don't matter. To ignore the things that you know deep down inside do, and that you just keep pushing back. It's like, I don't know, it feels like something keeps trying to come up to the surface, and every time it tries, you kind of shove it back down. I get the Fool on the bottom of the deck here, and I can't ignore it because it's just there. And the Eight of Cups reversed. I can't ignore either of them. And they just are really significant right now, so we're taking them. The Fool, the Eight of Cups reversed. What are you guys afraid to take a chance on? It's like some of you guys want to try something new, want to do something totally different. There are absolutely brand new things that are being opened to us, unexpected, gains and losses, it feels, this month. And sorry, I'm trying to feel this weird. Let me get a sip of coffee. So whenever I get that Eight of Cups reversed with the Fool, this is such a push and pull, right? How opposite are these emotions? How opposite is this? You want this energy. This is what we want. We want to feel like the Fool. We don't want to have to be bogged down by other people's stresses, other people's issues, other people's problems. Whatever it is that's holding you back. And again, it feels like our responsibilities that we maybe you promised you'd stay in this job, you'd live in this place, you'd be doing a certain thing for a certain person here. And you're realizing, or you knew, I think, all along that this was going to hold you back. But you're really not telling anybody about that. You're not expressing how held back you feel about this relationship, this person, this job, whatever it is. That it could be more than that. It could be a lot of things that you're realizing have really held you back from this. You need to follow your own inner light, and you can't worry so much about where it's going to take you. And I know, as someone that's ruled by Venus, that's hard. Because Taurus and Libra, both ruled by Venus, look for stability. We look for comfort. We want that beautiful comfort, security. We want to feel relaxed and at home. We want to feel good. And we want to make sure, we've got everything that we need to continue feeling good, to give that goodness onto others, to continue to manifest it so that we don't ever have to look for it again, right? Sometimes you have to go on that journey because you have new interests, you have new things that you want to do. I feel like you have shifted a lot of who you are in terms of, what we're interested in, what excites us, what we want to do, where we want to go. We've shifted, and it's time to allow those changes to come in. Libras, I don't think a lot of people talk about this, but I have a lot of Libras in my life. Actually, everyone other than my mom and I in our family is an air sign of a Libra, a Gemini, and my older sister was an Aquarius. So, but my dad and my sister are both Libras, and they're both busy all the time. And, I know that she's going to be watching this, so hi, Rachel, happy birthday. Give her a shout out on October 12th. It'll be her birthday. She's the most Libra person I've ever met, and Libras get so wrapped up in where they are and getting, you know, giving so much to other people, making sure that we're ticking off all our boxes of responsibility because we feel obligated to for others, that we don't see it for our, you know, we don't do that for ourselves here. You guys aren't doing that for yourself. And that is an issue. We need to start making moves on leaving situations that might be difficult to leave, you know, closing off relationships that might be difficult to let go and put in the past. Again, I feel like there's relationships, friendships, something that came up here in Virgo season again, and you're like, why? Like, okay, I'll just deal with it. I'll just, you know, I'll take the brunt of it. I'll take the blame. I'll take whatever it is so that we can just move on from this. Even though you know that you weren't in the wrong, even though you know that it wasn't really your job to deal with this, person's emotions, this situation's feelings, emotions, whatever it might be, you took it on and you knew that you shouldn't. You know that you need to move on from this. So why are we not doing that? This is what we want to do. But it doesn't really seem like we're leaving. There's a lot of, and someone's going to laugh at me. Someone's going to be like, Libras can make decisions. There's a lot of hemming and hawing about decisions here. And I'm not saying that Libras have a, you know, I'm not going to go into that thing where all Libras have such a hard time making decisions. I feel like I have a harder time making decisions than any of the Libras in my life. So I don't know about that. I guess that's the thing that Libras do. And it is true. You guys can weigh something, but not talk about it for years. You can weigh out the... Sorry, guys. Weigh the pros and cons of a decision for years. It's going into the Mercury shadow period. Give me a break. But you guys can hold on to those things for so long that it becomes almost like you can't move forward. And this becomes a dream and something that we're not going to go for. Because we're stuck exactly where we are. And I don't mean for this to be harsh, for me to be yelling at you. You guys know that as a reader, I'm only ever looking to put you on your highest and most fulfilling path forward. I'm not trying to beat you up. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I want you to be happy. I want you to live a fulfilling life. And that's really all me and my higher self and whoever's coming through are ever trying to do here, to allow you to make those decisions, to make some changes where they are coming up as, you know, we need change. We need to do something. Instead of just an overview, it's more of what can you do to change at this time? What can you do to get where you want to go? That's what we're focusing on here at Deku Tarot. And I think a lot of people forget that and just get mad. We had some issues with that before, but we won't get into that. Let's see what else is coming up here for October. There's a lot of seriousness about relationships and, yeah, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Needing to uproot something that is so stable for you. It's so comfortable. Why would I want to let it go? I'm used to this. I don't really want to do anything about this. And yet here we are being asked to do so. Whenever we get a 10, guys, whenever we get a 10 reverse, you guys know that there's some serious endings here, cycle endings. So let's wait for that other 10 to come out. We know it will. When you get the 10 of Pentacles reversed, there's a fear of moving home, I think, for some of you guys, for doing what you want to do, going where you want to go. What happens if I leave the group that I'm in? If I leave all these people that rely on me, this situation that relies on me to seek out something that I want to do? What about them? What about them? Why are you thinking about them? They don't think about you. Just saying. Strength. Have the strength to push forward. Oh, that gave me chills, guys. Yeah. Have the strength to push forward. You guys are a very strong sign, but you're putting that strength in all the wrong areas, and it's time to look at some self-mastery. If you can't do what's best for you, then you can't bring that energy to anybody else in a positive and, you know, you can't bring it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm trying to English this, and I can't find the word that I'm looking for. But you can't use this energy to help anybody else any more than you are putting into yourself. You need to be able to put this energy, this strength, this empowerment right into yourself right now. You need to overcome what within you holds you back from reaching for what you want. Let's pull one more actually from this deck before we move on. And And of course, we had to do the first layer of your reading in the most beautiful deck I own. I mean, all of my decks are beautiful. Sorry, guys, you are all beautiful. But this one is the most conventionally attractive beauty. And I hope, Matt Hughes, you see this video because your cards are gorgeous. I love your illustrations. Oh my God, I love them. He's making a Dracula deck right now, and everyone should go check it out because it looks incredible. Go check out his Instagram. He's been putting up pictures of it. And what do we know? Justice reversed. This is your card. This is you. So we're coming up reversed here. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting that happens. There's a wise owl here. We have a sword. So why are they turned the opposite way? Owls you don't see during the day. They come out at night. And the night to me always reminds me of, or, makes associations with me to our internal, to our subterranean layers here, to our intuition, to needing to listen to that, to notice the signs. And I think a lot of you guys have been ignoring that this change is needed to come. Whatever this huge shift is, it feels very hard to do. With the 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups reverse, the Fool, Strength card, Justice reverse, and you don't feel very balanced about it, honestly. There's a lot of need, honestly, to be intolerant to behaviors that hold you back, to people that hold you back, situations that do that, okay? And you notice how I have this hat? I mean, I'm going to probably have this during all of this season because it's October, and if you know me, I love horror movies, and I love Friday the 13th, I love Halloween, I love it all. So I have my Jason hat here, and he's got a mask on. Libra. Let's talk about the mask aspect while we shuffle up this deck here and see what else we have to say. Because I don't want to say you guys are all about masks, but Cardinal Air, you're wearing a mask. You always wear a mask. And it's a very beautiful mask, and everybody loves it. And you always seem like everything's fine and dandy. But this season asks you to stop doing that. To change, to shift, to take off the mask. I'm going to put on the hat, actually, while I do this. So I think it'd be fun. We're going to have fun because it's October. So, let's see what else comes up here. And notice how it shades my eyes. Don't shade your eyes this season. Allow yourself to become unmasked, to reveal whatever this is you've been keeping under wraps for so long. Whatever this is, where do you want to go? What is this for you? I know that you have plans. You want to do something. You want to go somewhere. You want to live life in a different way. And it just feels so hard to break free from what we have rooted ourselves so deeply in, what has become nature, what has become home, our, what keeps us down, honestly. So, all right, 3 of Wands comes out. The 3 of Wands in this deck is very much about creation. This person can do anything, can create anything. What will you do? We'll read the descriptions in a second, but let's see what else comes up. For advice and guidance, other messages for you. Guys, there's the other 10. There's the other 10. And I have to say, I'm not 100% pleased with the 2 10s that came out because it's intense together. We get a 10 of Pentacles reversed and then a 10 of Swords upright. This hurts. This sucks. This doesn't feel good. We've probably let somebody betray us, stab us a bunch of times, and we just took it because it's easier than fighting it, because it's easier than getting involved in the drama, because it was easier than doing what needed to be done at the time. And I love you guys. You're wonderful, you're beautiful, you're absolute elegance. Like, you're gorgeous, you're amazing. You're also terrifying. You have that same Leo presence that is absolute, like the person in the room that everybody wants to go and talk to. Everybody knows you. You guys are sociable beyond belief. Like, you guys have friends like I wouldn't believe. And I think you need to realize that some of those people, some of those friends, some of those supporters, some of those loved ones don't deserve to be there anymore. I thought I dropped one, sorry. But I didn't. Just my pant strings. Well, we get one. I don't know what else we need to have coming. Okay. King of Wands reversed. Like I said, this deck doesn't pull punches. What's in our power, though? Let's ask that. I want to get a couple cards on that. I think that in your power is the ability to shift, to change, to take off the mask, to speak your truth, to stop letting people do what they do to you that holds you back. Two of Swords. This inability to make a decision, this fence that you've been riding, it has made you into somebody that I don't think you recognize anymore, and you're different now. So change. Let yourself be different and don't care what other people think about it. You don't have to live your life based on what other people want from you. And that's something that you really need to remember. The Devil reverse, exactly. If somebody has been cruel, if somebody has been harsh, if somebody has continuously been the devil in your life here, has continuously seemed to just enjoy bringing about chaos, like difficulty and problems and fights, whether that be a romantic relationship or a friendship, it's time to start shooting your arrow in a different direction because you have stopped yourself. Because this card, when it's upright, awesome card, amazing card, maybe the best in the deck. But when it is reversed, you don't feel like you can get out of this. You don't feel like you can do anything. You put yourself in a box here, and you have to realize why that is. You have to really look at that here. So let's read some of the descriptions here for these cards because they are very special. So Three of Wands. I really like this reading, guys. This is fun. The Smith, the craftsman of everything that which is. And you guys are amazing. You guys are known to wear many different hats, do many different things, be the mediator while also, you know, being the lawyer, being the mom, being the dad, being the best friend, and solving everybody else's problems. So, yeah, you have that, but you can use that for yourself. Just because you have that doesn't mean you can hold yourself. You can just use that energy for others and for what everybody else wants of you, for where you are right now. It's time to start using that to push forward, to take that new path. Three of Wands is also about if you, whatever proverbial ships you want to see coming into your life, it's time to start taking that third option, taking that third route to get there that you know you need to do, but you haven't done yet. Ten of Swords. Whoo, boy. The far-sighted one. To face the battle, you need more than one weapon. I'm not even going to explain that one because y'all know exactly what that means. You need more than one weapon. Don't just use your words. But I do think that some of you guys are going to be letting some people who have taken from you, some people who have held you back, some people who have shown that they only care about themselves, some extreme selfish energy. And you're like, what do I get from this though? Probably nothing. Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, Ten of Wands. King of Wands reverse. Where is he? The Master, that which teaches is more precious than that which knows. So this person doesn't know shit. Pardon my French. I hope they don't take down my thing for that. But this person doesn't know anything. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. And it's not precious. So state what you need to say. State what you need to state. Do what you need to do. But don't let this person boss you around anymore. Don't let this situation bog you down. Don't let the inability to have confidence in ending a situation because you fear what you're going to have to do to get to where you want to go. Don't let that stop you. Two of Swords. Oof, I love this card. Even though it's a tough one, it's a really great card. The Violent one. The battle transforms us into that which we want to fight. And that with that Ten of Swords, I mean, wow. Wow. For this battle, you need more than one weapon. You need to be far-sighted. And you can't let this battle transform you into who you don't want to be anymore. Don't continue being that person if you're tired of being that person. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Four of Cups here, honestly. The Devil. The Devil reversed, though. There is cruelty. Even evil derives joy from evil, but man is not made for that type of joy, cruelty, And as you can see, I'm going to turn him up right so we can really look at this card, because it's Hieronymus Bosch, and he's all about the devil and the underworld and all that fun stuff. So, Diavolo, whatever. I'm not going to say it right. But he's having a good time. He's stepping on this little monster thing. He's in hell. He's creating chaos, cruelty, and he's deriving joy from it. So who in your life, or what in your life have you noticed derives joy from screwing with you, from using you, from bringing you down, from putting you in a position that you know you shouldn't be in? You have something like this in your life here. But also make sure that we're not turning into this as we deal with what needs to be dealt with here. Stand up for yourself to this person, to this situation, to this relationship. If you're finding that you are stuck, know that it is an illusion and you can break free from it, but you can't let this frustration, this stuck energy transform you into exactly what you want to get out of your life, exactly what you don't want to be, exactly who you don't want in your life here. So 4 of Pentacles, dang, let's see. And I really like this card, so I'm kind of mad that it's reversed. Not kind of, very mad. The result, no goal is beyond our reach. And you don't think that right now because it's reversed. The truth is, no goal is beyond your reach. Especially you, Libra. So go out and get it. It might feel like it's not right now, but it is. Let's pull some oracles. And, I don't know, we'll get into love. I don't really find that if love doesn't come up in the middle of the reading, it doesn't make itself very prevalent, that it's not as important. And if you want to get personal love readings, you can do them. You can get them through me, through all the information below this video in the description box. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing them this month. I'm really enjoying doing the dailies. I'm really enjoying not focusing on all that stuff, because I think when we focus too much on love, relationships, what's this other person thinking, doing, is my ex coming back, it's not healthy, it's not good, it's not who I am as a reader. It's not my truth. And focusing on that stuff and not allowing it to come in without needing the control over it isn't really anyone's truth. The Mummy, change. I don't even want to pull another card. This is perfect. We're not getting even another one, because that is exactly what you guys are going through. This is a changed month for you. You guys aren't going to be the same person you were when you stepped into it, when we get to Scorpio season, when we get to Halloween. I don't know what I'm going to be for Halloween. I think we might be Bob and Linda Belcher. We were deciding. Mostly because of my personality. But Mummy, change. Should you pull the Moaning Mummy card from the deck, know that change is inevitable and that no matter how hard you try, things will not be preserved exactly the same way. The card also indicates that this change will be for the better. The endings, the closed doors, the barriers. This is just a healthy pause and an indication that a change of tactics is needed. You are not cursed. You have just developed a pattern. You can take control and change it. And how perfect is that? I'm going to say that last thing again. You are not cursed. You have just developed a pattern. You can take control and change it. This is just a healthy pause and an indication that a change of tactics is needed. Just going to repeat those last 3. All right, Libras. I love you guys. My beautiful, amazing, intelligent, hardworking, incredible Libras. You have no idea how much all of us here in the zodiac, every other sign, relies on you, loves you, appreciates you. So give back, keep those in your life that appreciate you back, that love you back, that see how you're doing and actually care, that want the best for you and not just for themselves. It's really important. That's really, really important for you guys right now. Allow the changes to come in. Allow yourself to seek out this feeling, whatever this might be. Put that out there. Whether you're afraid to say, oh, I want to move here, or I want to change careers, I want this new job, I want more respect at work, I want this, I want that. Whatever it is, don't be afraid to go for it, because you're only holding yourself back you're only holding yourself back for other people at this point, it seems. All right, I love you guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Check out your dailies. Check out over on my Instagram. I do daily oracle pulls and stuff as well. And again, book a private reading through all the information below if you want to, okay? Thank you guys so much. Namaste. Happy birthday. Get lit this month.